Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. Last time, we defeated Melphis at long last, and Millennia and Elena sealed the horns within Ryudo, so we still have our active party complete. Now, the Maken Valberg. Oh yeah, it is way, way better than anything you can have at this point. It's way better than the best non-elemental and elemental sword you can get, plus it drains HP, so yes please. Let's see, what else did we pick up recently? We picked up the Soul of Ashura, which adds 2 to combo attacks. That is something going on Merrick in most normal battles if he doesn't have the Divine Talisman, and that's probably what he'll have one of those 2 for most of the rest of the game. Let's see, what else did I pick up recently that I haven't shown off? I don't particularly remember. Oh yeah, the Fairy Ribbon I got a few episodes back. It's confusion resistance, it's good defense, so I'll put that on later when I change up my setup. But yeah, we got a bunch of new stuff now, and we're doing pretty good. Yeah, this guy talks about a tournament. He's not particularly interesting. I'm going to talk to a bunch of the people again because there is some interesting dialogue to be had, specifically, you know, in terms of character development for Yudo, Elena, the relationship between those two. Merrick has a bunch of lines here as well, and Tio grows up a little bit as well. Ness can be rebuilt, and in this case, it's going to have to be. Didn't do all those bad things everybody said. Kids are supposed to run off and play. He was insulted and maligned. Kind of a strange choice of words. Why is he not angry? He has very broad shoulders, with which he carries the pain and burden. He is much kinder than he wishes for us to believe. Well, it's pretty sad. Anyway. Talk to a few of the people around here. We won't talk to absolutely everyone. No, we don't need to go in there. We don't need to talk to you or you. But the rest of the houses have one person in each of them, and they do have some interesting lines of dialogue. True. I was running from my past the same way as you all were. I just realized we can't run forever. So pretty much, yeah. It's nice to see that, you know, he's realized his mistake from before and he's kind of grown up in a sense. I like that. And yes, this guy still calls us Dodo. I mean, if you remember earlier when we talked to him, he always called him Dodo and didn't like him at all. But now he realizes he was wrong. Yeah, it seems like that. All alone, huh? But no, not anymore. He was alone before, but since he's met the people in this game, he's no longer alone. Which is one of the bigger changes we see in Ryudo's character up till this point in the game. I always responded to it before. Yeah. I know I've gone by, you know, I've had stupid little nicknames or whatever at work or from friends and stuff like that. You'll answer to them anyway. There was one situation where I was back in high school or middle school or something like that, and one of the people in our group, we would call him stupid once in a while, and I kept trying to say it's like, you know, Alex, and finally I just got annoyed because he was ignoring me. It's like, stupid! He turns around, what? And I just started laughing. Well, that's what happens when you haven't used the sword in 3 years. It's a starting point. Time to pick it back up and practice. Okay, there are a lot of people around here. I don't know who is who anymore, but yeah, there's this talk about Agalius. I'm not sure if that's someone in particular that we've met in the game or we do meet in the game. I don't think it is. But it gives more background lore on the game and on the village and stuff like that. Let's go talk to our surrogate mother. I sure can talk. I never would have been able to trust anyone myself if it hadn't been for these friends of mine. Yeah, we're going to head out relatively shortly. A few more people to talk to. I already talked to you. No, I want to go up here, thank you. Forget about it. Tend to the graves for me, will you? You have grown stronger. Seems to be the line out of pretty much anyone. Pretty much everyone says relatively the same things, but each of the lines that our characters get out of it brings a little more information about our party members, and that's the interesting part as far as I can tell. Come back if you still can consider this village your home. I've only got one home, good memories or bad. Which is kind of opposite to what he was saying before. It's not his home anymore because he wasn't welcome there and he didn't want to go back. Please watch over Ryudo. He may have grown in strength, but he still lacks someone who will stand by him. Of course. No need to apologize. All is forgiven. There we go. Little man, big mouth. Should give you plenty of time. Yeah, huh? Shut the hell up. Yeah. There we go. And the graves all have some additional lines, too, about, helping out, his brother up above and all that stuff. Villagers have all forgiven Melphis. It was your conviction that reached them. One's convictions can reach others. Rina's grave looks better cared for. An unkept grave was symbolic of their past. They have faced and overcome their history and their fears. It was sad. Yeah, okay, so they do bring him up again. He's already dead. Okay. Every wolf has a pack to return to. There's always a new spring. True enough. Alright, enough talking all these things. Okay, one more. He can rest soundly at peace in his own home. You have given him that. Alright, so we're going to go and have dinner. No, that's the wrong way. I'm going to go have the little dinner sequence there. Then we can get out of here. I know I spend way too much... Get in the door, thank you. I know I spend way too much time talking to people in this game, but like I said right at the start, there's actually interesting, dialogue that we get from our characters in response to NPCs in this game. So I'm going to do as much talking to people as I feel is necessary. Bit of a headache, nothing more. I recommended his elimination. Oh, Tio's awesome. Why? Ryudo is family. No option, no alternative. If I had been stronger, I would have realized that I needed to stop running. Maybe then something could have been done. Yeah. I hope you're right. Rito has changed. Yes, you've said as much before. She helped him. In that case, Elena is Rito's master. Is that not correct? Perfect! None of us are subordinate to one another. We are family. Through such logic, Elena cannot be his master. Then what is the relationship? A good question indeed. Parent and no, that's not it. Help me out here. Wrong. You look after one another, you defend one another, you fight for one another. Is that not like the bond between parent and child? Much more like husband and wife. No one asked you, bird brain. Which one would be the parent? Whatever. Yeah, I don't think... Nah, nobody answers that, unfortunately. Let's just finish eating. Let's hit the sack. Anyway, our new goal, which I guess was the same as the old goal, is to search after the Divine Sword. Yeah, this a lot of the time they'll... Like, when there's like a plot important point to the entire round table thing, a lot of the time the characters will at least reference it if you just go straight to Ryudo and don't want to do all of it. But anyway, I like to do all the talking because I think it's interesting, and there's lots of good comedy in there too. Okay, if you need any healing items, now would be the time to grab them before heading back on the boat. But when you are ready, all you have to do is talk to Bakla, or Bakala, or whatever his name is. You look pained. Seem more at peace. Okay, sure thing, buddy. Where are we heading? In fact, I don't even know the answer to that. They said along the granite cliffs to the east. Which, I mean, I guess that means we're going back over... Oh, we're gonna get killed again. Or almost killed, I guess. Then, to the end of the sea. I be ready. Let's go. Elena? Nothing at all. I think I'll pass. Anyway, enough of that. We got a great wrap up to the aspect of the story that's been floating around and being teased since the very start of the game. And they don't spend forever on it this time. You know, we don't spend forever on the boat again. We spent way too much time on it, I think, the first time. And we didn't even really spend that much time there. I just hate running around on the boat trying to talk to this person or that person just to get the sequence to go so I can get off the damn boat. So now that Ryudo is out of imminent danger, now she starts to think about it. It's like, wait a minute. I didn't care at the time, but I prayed to Valmar. Guide me. Are you praying to the moon of Valmar? Why would she, anyway? Seasick again? Have you now? I don't think you get over seasickness that quickly, do you? You don't go from going out and getting seasick to, you know, once or twice to all of a sudden being completely fine with it. At least I wouldn't think so. I think there is. There you go. There's a good question. She said she took a liking to you, which is pretty much true, and comes down to the whole reason she did it. I forgot to thank her. Oh well. No big deal. She'll probably pop out tonight anyhow. Big moon out. You do realize that you just begged her to save his life, right? Yeah. Damn it. Yeah. Cake-hole is for food, not for talking. Every time you talk, you say something stupid. I know, from personal experience. I do it a lot. We're back at the same place we were before? Wait a minute. It wasn't green. No, it looks like the same at the start there. This is the end of the world. Will you be okay from here? You're just going to abandon us here. And here's like, evil grin. Yeah, we'll manage. Wait, what? Oh, well, that's good. And considering it is... Wait a minute. Merrick was only sticking around until the end of the Melphis quest. I guess he wasn't going to stay in that village, but... How long is he going to stay around? Thank you for everything you've done. Other matters. All right, then. So long, Captain. Oh? Saying among sailors. Got two hands. One he keeps for a ship and the other he keeps free. You might want to keep both hands for someone else. Duty and freedom aren't the only things worth grabbing onto. I'll think about it. We all know who he's talking about. Anyway, this area is different. That music will tell you it's different. Ah, save point. I need to set up my stuff, but we have more cutscenes first. Not at that point. It looked like his curse had been lifted. It sits but a short distance from the north. Gotta tell him about Melphis' defeat? What is to be... Yeah, jeez. If Merrick leaves, I think we're gonna lose 2 party members. You will be among friends. In any case. Yeah. End of the journey, huh? So we're closing in on it. No, I'd say we're a little over halfway now. Yeah, the unofficial halfway, I would say, is Ryudo's village, because that covers kind of the first half of the plot there. And now it's all about we're going after the Granasaber and whatever follows that, if anything follows that. Anyway, that's pretty much all the time we have for today. Next time I will be all set up with my new setup. And, before we do that, power up. After the events of the village there, we've learned a new ability for Ryudo. His final ability. I've been saving points for that. Sky Dragon Slash. His best tech, and it uses a crap ton of points, which is why I saved so many for him. Probably shouldn't have maxed out. I probably should have only put 4 into it, but that's fine. But yeah, we will be doing that. The other thing is we'll want to start putting some points into the Book of Swords. SP, we want that. Strength, we want that. There's more evade, which I guess is fine. Slows reduction IP, don't care. Increases SP recovery from damage, don't care. But at least there's a couple of good ones there, and we can probably make use of that one since it's cheap enough. In fact, might as well max out the strength one right there. And yeah, we'll do that for now, and then I'll put that on Ryudo there, since that way 2 people have strength. And he does quite a bit of damage at this point. So I'm going to change my setup and move things around and all that jazz. And then we will start up the next episode. We'll go over a new setup and explore a new area. That's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.